Hare Krishna. I just returned from watching the movie Mahavatar Narasimha, and I'm still trembling. Not from the surround sound bass or the action sequences, although those are also quite jaw-dropping, but from the sheer force of devotion that this film unleashed in our hearts. This wasn't just another movie. This was śravaṇam and kīrtanam served on a silver screen with the highest cinematic artistry. From the opening frame to the final credits, the film exudes a level of sincerity and spiritual depth that is almost unheard of in mainstream Indian cinema. Let's start with the obvious. The production values are sky high. Everything from digitally conceptualizing the set, the design, the costumes, to visual effects and CGI cinematography was executed with precision and respect. But what was truly stunning wasn't the technical polish. It was the script. Here, for the first time, an Indian film has remained utterly faithful to the core message of the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, that devotion to the Supreme Lord Hari is the only goal worth pursuing. Not wealth, not power, not name and fame, only loving devotional service to Him, and fearless, unwavering faith in the face of all odds. This is the Prahlāda-Narasimha pastime, told without dilution, without creative liberties that distort the philosophy, and without pandering to modern cynicism. It's not entertainment for the sake of entertainment. It's transcendental art. This is faith without apology. How refreshing to see a film that doesn't make a mockery of our culture or reduce our philosophy to a punchline. Instead, Mahavatar Narasimha magnifies the majesty of bhakti. It holds a torch to the timeless truth that bhakti is not an escape from life. It is the essence of life. And guess what? It's a hit! That's right. Audiences are packing theaters, which proves a point that many in the Indian film industry refuse to believe. You do not have to compromise the core message of the scriptures to attract a crowd. You do not have to water down Sanatan Dharma to make it relatable. Keep Hari in the center and people will still show up, perhaps more than ever before. This is a turning point for Indian cinema. This film is more than just a success. It is a milestone, an inflection point, a line in the sand for the trajectory of the Indian movie industry. It is proof that there is a deep, unquenched thirst among the people for stories that uphold the dignity of our tradition, not trample on it. And in a world where devotional films are too often relegated to niche status, Mahavatar Narasimha stands tall as both a spiritual triumph and a commercial one. That combination sends a loud, unmistakable message to the film industry. Bhakti is popular. Bhakti sells not because it panders, but because it is real. And perhaps most moving of all is that this film is publicly dedicated to ISKCON founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This alone should be enough to stir every ISKCON devotee into action. When was the last time you saw a big budget movie production bow its head so openly to the Acharya who carried Krishna Bhakti to the whole world? I'm saying this plainly. If you're an ISKCON devotee, if you're a Sanatan Dharma follower, if you're a Hindu, find the time to go and watch this film. Take your family, take your friends, organize a temple trip. By doing so, you're not just supporting a film, you're supporting a bold, uncompromising declaration of our philosophy on the biggest stage in Indian entertainment. You will leave the theater refreshed, uplifted, spiritually recharged, and perhaps like me, wiping away tears in the company of a packed hall of strangers who have just shared in a celebration of Lord Narsimha-dev's boundless mercy. This is not just a movie review. This is an invitation, an imploring. Let's show the industry, let's show the world that when they honor the message of the Bhagavatam and glorify our Acharyas, we will show up. Because as Mahavatar Narasimha proves, When the lion of bhakti roars, the whole world listens. Thank you. Hare Krishna.